Hello there. Today I'm making a video on NetStat and I'm doing a download at the same time. So let me click start and pull up a command prompt. If you're an XP, you can click start, run, type in CMD, but on Vista and later I need to right click and run as administrator, or else some of these commands are probably not going to work unless I elevate the command prompt. So NetStat, you can read the switches with a netstat / question mark, but I'm going to go over them all anyway. So netstat is a command that can be run by itself, and it shows connections that I have to the internet right now. Shows that I'm actually downloading a file right now. But apparently I'm getting it from many machines. So it'll show my IP address, the port number that's listening on, and the foreign address that I'm receiving the command from, and it says it's established on this one, but these are waiting, so that means the download's taking a little longer than expected. So I'm going to do a Control C to get out of here. There we go. Finally. Alright. So download looks like it's stalled. That's fine. So netstat, it also has the -A, will show all. Oh, typo. Netstat -A shows all of the connections that my computer is currently making, from the IP address that it's using to make that connection to the connection it's making foreign wise, and whether it's listening or not listening. Also shows TCP or UDP connections. TCP means that when my computer receives a download, it sends a confirmation that it received that download. UDP means that whoever sent it just sent it, and whether I got it or not is, if I didn't get it, tough luck. I should ask for it again, manually ask for it again. So when you get downloads, they're generally TCP, because you want to make sure you get all the downloads. So your computer, if it doesn't get all the download, it'll manually ask for it again. If it's something like audio or video that you're watching on the internet, it's generally UDP, because if you don't get all the audio or video, then you're just going to replay the video again, because you really wanted to watch that video without interruptions. So netstat-A, netstat-E will show my statistics. It will show bytes received, bytes sent, and various information like that. It just shows that I have internet connectivity. That's the main thing. It just shows that I'm able to send and receive traffic. Netstat-P will sort it by protocol. So I can do by TCP. Shows that I am talking to somebody through TCP. I can do UDP. Nothing. ICMP. No good. TCP version 6. Nothing there. UDP version 6. Nothing there. But that's understandable, because my only connection to internet right now is the download, and it is TCP. But those are the 5 protocols that they let you use. Netstat-S will show similar to -E, but in more detail. So it's a much longer output. And netstat-R will show my routing table. Let me clear the screen before I pull that one up, because that one's a long one. Netstat-R will show my routing table, which is how my computer figures out how to handle packets. If it receives a packet address for this IP address with this subnet mask on either one of these network cards, it will listen to it. And it keeps doing this again and again. These IP addresses, these subnet masks, these network cards, it listens to it. Until eventually it gets to the point where it gets to anything with anything for a subnet mask on this network card should be addressed to the default gateway. And these up here are just the columns that label each column. Similar to a route print, and that was a netstat-r shows my routing table. Oops. Netstat-r shows my routing table. There's also netstat with 1, which will display netstat in 1 second intervals. So it shows just the one download. But let me pull up video.google.com. Actually, let me pull up google.com. And then let's go to video and maybe maps. So let me close that, and you can see that it just went crazy. As soon as I closed that window, it went back to normal. So right here is where I opened Google, and everything was cool. It was showing nice simple statistics. And then I went to maps. Actually, this was the search results, and then more search results, and then the maps. And that shows all the connections that I made on that one page. And then as soon as I closed it, it went back to normal. And I pressed Control-C to cancel that. So that was netstat 1. So that's a refresh interval of every 1 second. It'll show netstat. There's some other things that I don't use a lot. There's netstat-b, and all these are going to look similar. It'll show a protocol. It'll show the local address that's using the connection, the foreign address that I'm making the connection with, and that it's established. The difference is netstat-b will show the program that is using to making the connection, which is Internet Explorer. So netstat-f shows the fully qualified domain version. So all of this is the same, except that it shows the .net that I'm connected to. Netstat-n will do similar, except it shows a numerical form. IP address and port number instead of before where it showed HTTP. This time it shows port 80, which is HTTP. Netstat-o will show the process ID, an extra column over here with the process ID. So if I need to kill it, then in PowerShell or Task Manager, I know it's process ID, so I can kill it. And netstat-t will look similar, but it shows offload state. So what to do with it means keep it in host. So remember, this command is netstat. I use it a lot just to see if anything's going on with my computer. If my computer seems to be running slow, I'll use it a lot to see if it's making connection. Maybe I have some kind of worm or bot or spyware or something on my computer going crazy. But this shows me what current connections that I have coming in and out of my computer. So hopefully you've learned some from this, and you'll get to play with networking more for it. So thank you for watching.